Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today is Sunday, August the 4th, 2024. Hold on. Sunday, August 4th, 2024, back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. As always, I am forever grateful. And this might be my only video today. I told y'all I have a colonoscopy for tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna start my prep where you have to start prepping. You gotta take this nasty fluid that's gonna run through you and flush everything out of you. So I might not have, but I'm a soldier, so I still might make a video, another one. But I normally at least have this one. I wanted to touch bases with y'all, chop it up with y'all at least one time today. And hopefully I'll be back again, but we'll see. But anyway, I went out last night after I did my live, and thank y'all for tuning in for that too. I really appreciate it. It's growing, it's doing better, and I will be back if the Lord willing, the creek don't rise, Wednesday after I get off work. So I'm not sure exactly what time. I will probably put a notification up Wednesday morning or whatever when I have a better idea what time I'm gonna be getting off, depending on how the day looking, to give y'all a heads up on what time it might be. But I'm doing another live Wednesday, and I'm gonna have Damon, the financial friend of ours, and y'all go subscribe to his channel too if you haven't already. Damn, it's eat. My bad, Damon. Y'all go holler at Damon. Y'all gonna get to know him. We're gonna be chopping it up and collaborating in the near future. So go subscribe to Damon. Y'all know who he is, and if you don't know who he is, tune in Wednesday. He'll be on Wednesday. You'll know who he is. Subscribe to his channel. Good dude. Good financial advice. We ain't talking about Cardi B divorcing whatever his name, Offset, whatever the fucking name is. We ain't talking about that. We talking about getting your money right, getting prepared for what's coming. We're talking about something that's gonna help you. So, see you Wednesday, Damon, and Miss Andrea. We're gonna see you too Wednesday. Putting us up on that. Another view of spirituality. You ain't gotta agree to it, whether you believe in Jesus, what have you. If your faith is strong in Jesus, we ain't talking against Jesus. We talking about some other stuff dealing with the earth and just life. So I know when people talk about some other than Jesus, Christians some of them get butthurt. And to me, those are the ones that are not sure of their faith. The way they can't handle when somebody's talking about some other than what they believe, they get butthurt. And I believe they're not sure about what they believe in. Because if you're sure what you believe in, you ain't worried about what nobody else believes in. You let people feel free to believe what they want to believe. You don't get all offended and upset sending me email about what you don't like. About what she talking about that ain't in according to what you believe. So she shouldn't be able to talk. We ain't doing that. So to you Christians that don't want to hear somebody talk about healing, natural healing, getting in tune with the earth, which God created. If you don't want to hear about none of that, then don't tune in Wednesday, you Christians. Y'all, go listen to TD Jakes or somebody, But anyway, so I went out last night, right? And it was a nice time. I had a nice little time. I kind of had this thing on my mind, the test that I got to take tomorrow. That was weighing heavy on my mind. Just not feeling bad. I feel good, but you never know. That's why a lot of people scared to go to the doctor, because you can be feeling good and they tell you something wrong. You know what I mean? So a lot of people scared, including me. But I'm the type that I tell y'all all the time: face your fears, don't run from them. And so far, every time I ever faced my fear, what I feared never happened. So whether it happened or not, I'm gonna face my fear. I'm going in there tomorrow morning, and we're gonna see what I do. So I went out last night, and I had a nice time watching people, as I do. Y'all know how people watch. That's mostly what I do. I don't dance, do none of that stuff. I ain't there trying to holler at no women, this, that, and the other. I'm just looking around, observing. And the last time I told y'all about, I was observing people, watching women And I told y'all about how guys wasn't approaching women no more. Not even the guy that go around trying to dance and talk to every woman. I told y'all not too long ago, he wasn't even trying to holler no more. He ain't going around asking women for dances no more. And you want to dance? And they, no, I want to dance. You know, the holler at anybody guy. He had stopped hollering at women, right? And men had got to a point where, you know what? We ain't going to even try to approach y'all no more. We, you know, you say we ain't good enough, you ain't settling and all that. You know how women talk about, I ain't settling. I want this, that, I know my worth. Blah, blah, blah. I know my worth, I ain't selling. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So those same ain't selling women, I'm going to tell y'all what I saw last night. A stark difference from what I saw just a couple of months ago. Last night I saw guys that I know, cause my hometown, these guys I know, they don't make six figures. They're not what you would consider good men. These guys, they're in the club every week, dudes. Every time, I ain't in there every week, but whenever I go, they in there. They're not making the six figures. They're not 6'4". So they're not the best looking jokers in the world. No homo, pause. The type of guys that once, a couple of months ago, women were talking about they wouldn't settle for. What I saw last night, they didn't start settling. I saw them same guys that, and just hope for you guys that have been getting rejected, that won't holler. Now it might be a time to start back hollering at women. Now it might be a good time to start back approaching women, because now I think life done hit them. That's if you want to. I ain't telling y'all that nobody. Some of y'all say, nah, big boy, they ain't hollering that shit. I don't blame them neither. But I'm saying to the ones who, let me finish. Last night I saw women in there, nice looking women, that ain't gonna settle women, in there settling for guys that they wouldn't have been with a few months ago, just a few short months ago. Times have changed so quickly, then got harder so quickly. The economy, life in general, life beating their ass, these bills and bald head ass tires on the car that they can't get paid for to change out. Don't know how to change the oil, all that shit that they don't need a man, shit they ain't selling. They settling now for them same men. I saw the dude that hollered at everybody. He was dancing last night. He was getting dances last night. The dude that they were just rejected a few months ago wouldn't dance. We want to dance, want to dance, want to dance, That guy was on the dance floor last night cutting the rug, as the old folks say. Cutting the rug last night. I saw guys that I know ain't got it going on financially. Work at the door company and the modern homes and all that, you know, the $14, $15 hour dude that I know personally. Not putting them down, but these just guys that women said a few months ago they ain't selling for. Them guys were in there booed up last night. They were in there booed up last night. Looking like back in the day. Sam Cooke said a change gonna come. I think that change here. And I believe, especially if Kamala Harris get elected, it's gonna get even better for the fellas. The economy gonna suck, which it already sucks. She gonna run the country into the ground, but that's gonna be good for the fellas. So even though I don't like her, it's gonna benefit me and other men, especially men that got their shit together. If Kamala Harris get elected, we gonna thrive when it come to women, cause she gonna have shit so bad to where the baddest boss bitches gonna be looking for the average $30,000, $40,000 a year dude. They'll be glad to have him. Kamala Harris. Fellas, I had an epiphany last night. I was like, okay, the harder times get, the friendlier these women get. The harder times get, the lower their standards get. Y'all follow me? The harder times get, the more they're gonna start lowering them I ain't gonna settle standards. That 6'4" guy gonna turn into a 4'6" guy. You can be a midget if you can help her. Cause she's struggling. She ain't struggling right now. I ain't talking about all y'all. Some of y'all still doing good. Give it a minute. Especially Kamala Harris get in the office. Y'all gonna be hollering at anybody you can get. Fellas, either way, we gonna get the last laugh. Let them vote. Let them vote in. We as men gonna have a field day. We're gonna have a field day with them women that wouldn't settle not too long ago. They're gonna be settling real soon. And what I saw last night, it has already begun. Let the settling begin. I ain't gonna settle. I know my worth. Well, life, the economy, the time we living in, just lowered your worth. Because people, especially men, it's hard out here. So, if you want to deal with somebody, like, you're going to have to get on my page. You're going to have to get on our page. Or stay over there eating bologna sandwiches and whatever else by yourself. Ride around them bald head ass tires by yourself. Because have you noticed that when you go buy a tire now, the price has doubled on tires. I see women tires. I'm looking at some now, bald head like a baby's ass, tires. But you don't need no man, right? You ain't selling right. Get a minute, fellas. I was in there last night. The men that these women once upon a time, like 3, 4, 5 months ago, saying they weren't gonna settle for, in a short period of time, that whole thing has changed. Just like that. And it's gonna get worse for them, better for us. The no settle crowd. Your ass gonna settle. Life gonna beat you into a corner where you're gonna have to settle. Not just for a loser. I ain't saying settle for a loser. Y'all wouldn't settle for good dudes that just wasn't making 6 figures. They be good dudes. They just didn't have all the qualifications that you thought you deserved. So you say you ain't gonna settle for that. I'm not selling for a man make under 75, make under 100. I'm not selling for that. I know my worth. Well, that $40,000 a year dude starting to look really good right now. From what I saw last night. Them dudes that I know, grew up with, been knowing all my life, and they're booed up. I'm dapping them. What up, dog? You know what I'm saying? This my good, such and such, such. Oh, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm, like, okay. I'm starting to see the things take a turn, a change. So hold on, fellas. Hold on. Kamala Harris might not be a bad thing for the dating scene. She gonna be a bad thing for the country. She gonna sink us into oblivion. So at least you'll have a woman again. You might be starving to death, but at least women will be acting right again. Kamala Harris gonna put women in a position where they're gonna have to act right again. Because it's already happening with Joe Biden. The economy in China is so bad, the stock market crashed the other day. The effects of it ain't really hit you. Cause we already doing bad. Wait till the effects of this hit you. We going downhill real fast. And the faster and the farther we go downhill, the more these women gonna be cooperating. The more these women gonna start selling for what they said they wasn't gonna settle for. Now they gonna start all that they wasn't going 50-50 shit. They're gonna be looking for somebody to go 50-50. You remember? I ain't doing no 50-50. Hold my beer to say it go down drain. They said they wasn't going 50-50. Joe Biden, the Democrats, and if Kamala Harris get in, they done changed all that. They're gonna be glad to go 50-50. They're gonna beg for a 50-50. Plead for a 50-50. A man should pay all the bills. I know my word. I ain't selling. I ain't going 50-50. Yes, you will. Fellas, that's around here making them $30,000 and $40,000 a year, the women toot their nose up at, you finna become a king. You're already a king. Keep your eyes open. Times done changed. They selling now. Women are selling for what they consider less. 4 months ago, what they thought was less, is looking really good now. I saw it last night. The dudes that went on their level 4 or 5 months ago, and they're booed up last night with some gorgeous, good-looking women that I know wouldn't have hollered at them 4 months ago. I know these guys. 4 months ago, they were single. They was in there last night, armed up, with the no-settle women. They selling now. My, how times have changed in a few short months, and how much more they're going to change as we go on. They're going to start selling more and more. You're going to start seeing little fat, frumpy dudes with keys, them dudes with all them keys on their keychain. They're going to be in the club out and about with dime pieces. The so-called bad bitches, they're going to be with the little short, fat dude real soon. That work down there at the factory, making $17 an hour, going 50-50 with them on the bills. The dime pieces, the boss bitches, the bad bitches. Real soon, a change has come. Get it, got it, good, bye.